Hello and welcome to the short video on how to use ISBN numbers. I'll assume that you've already purchased an ISBN number, and if not, please go do that now and return to this video. If you need help, I've created a video on how to purchase ISBN numbers in a previous video. What we need to do is we need to go to myidentifier.com, and from there you need to log in. I will assume since you've already purchased it, you already have an account, so we won't talk about registration right now. I'm going to log in. Once I'm logged in, I can go to My Identifiers. And then from there, you can see that I have 20 identifiers. You can see that I've used the first 10. And if I want to see more, I can hit this to 25. And I should be able to scroll down. As you can see, I have 10 that I just recently purchased in the previous video. So if I click on one of these, I have a form to fill out. So the book title should be pretty easy, the subtitle should be easy, and the description of the book should be easy. The next thing you need to do is you need to select whether it's audio, ebook, or print. If you need to do a hardback, if you need to do a paperback, if you need to do an ebook and an audio, that will be using 4 distinct different ISBN numbers. So you're going to have to do this 4 times, one for each format. So in this case, let's talk about print. It doesn't matter, it's the same whether you do audio, ebook, or print as far as the ISBN number, but you're telling it where this is going to go. So we'll do print, then we'll do format, hardback or paperback. So we'll do paperback first. Then we need to select a genre, and we're going to go here, and let's just say this is in the self-help. Then we'll come here, and let's say that this is going to be education. So you select 2 genres that's going to be in. Okay, so you need to do the contributor. Let's talk about this in a minute. I'm going to go through and show you one that's filled in, and then you put author. If you need to put another person, let's say you want to add your illustrator, then you would hit add, and you would put the illustrator's information here. If you have an editor or any of these different items down here, you would want to put them all in here so all those people, get their name mentioned in this project. You being the author, you have maybe one for editor, maybe one for illustrator, whatever. If it's just you, then only have one in here. Then we're going to do our sell price information. So that said, let me just go back to one that's already filled in to show you what it will look like. Because I don't want to waste that one, because once you fill it in and hit submit, you can't delete these. That's it. Once it's a book, it's a book in their database. So let's go back and let's just click on this one. And as you can see, this book is called Zeroist, Prelude to the Rebellion, and I put a description in. Then I said it's going to be a print paperback, and then I said self-help techniques and education, and then I put in me. Now again, remember, if you need another person like an illustrator or an editor, just hit add and there'll be a new section there for you to fill it in. Now the next thing is the pricing. So I'm putting in the publisher, which is my company, MGCP Publishing, and then we'll put the date, December 1st, 2025, and if it's active. Now there's a lot of different items here. Active record just means that this is a book that is active now. Even if your date's in the future, it's still active now. If this said January 1st and today is December 22nd, you would still put active record because in a couple of days it'll be active. If you take this book out of print, you could say out of print, whatever. You could say on demand if it's an on-demand book. I always just use active record. And then you can put the audience here. Just pick the one that relates to you, and then select a dollar amount. Now this doesn't mean you have to sell it for $19.97. This is just what you think you're going to sell it now. You might put it for $10 on Amazon or $29 on Amazon, but this is what you think the price is going to be now, and click submit. And that's it. That is how you create an ISBN number. And then what you want to do is come here, and anytime you go into, like, let's say KDP, and you want fill it and it asks you for your ISBN number, well then you would come here, and here's the Zeroist. Here is your number. That is what you'll paste in with the hyphens into KDP, which we will show you how to set up KDP in a future video. Also, one word of warning: do not use the free ISBN number on KDP or any other platform, because you can only use those ISBN numbers on that platform. You can't use them on other platforms. So this one here can be used on all the platforms. So if I put this Zeroist on KDP, Lulu, Barnes & Noble, and on, let's say, Ingram Spark, I will use this same ISBN number for all 4 of those platforms. I hope this video helps you in your self-publishing journey, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. This is Paul Stryer. Have a good day.